Okay, working on my system here again. Working on a battery rack or something to hold the batteries. So I got a piece cut out. Fits in the bottom there. Fits in there pretty good. I might end up trimming a little more off this section in here, but to get it come back further, so the batteries can sit as far back as possible. But I want to make a piece that'll sit right on this edge back here and curve with it. So I'm trying some new stuff. I got a piece here cut. That's going to be the curved piece. I need to set the blade to not quite cut all the way through it. This was my first attempt. Got a few of them done and then tried to bend it, and it was still a little too thick. Cracked it, so now I get to do it again. But yeah, I'm just making my cuts an inch apart. Started on that end too, but I'm probably break too if you try to bend it. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, attempt number 2. Hopefully this one will work a little better. I can get the batteries in and we'll go one step closer. Alright, battery rack's coming along a little bit. Here, got the this back piece that has all the slots in it. I got it all filled in with resin, sanded down all nice. And inside here you're not going to be able to see because the batteries are going to go inside here and it's going to be filled with foam. So you won't be able to see the back side either, but I'll still sand it down and paint it. I got the front piece cut. It's like one of them snake things that you buy, but I don't want to do it too much. I don't want to break it. Now I want the front edge to match the curve of the back edge, which doesn't even really have that much of a curve to it, but it's got a little bit of a curve. So I want them to match. So I took my little square here. I set it to how far I want between them, and I took a Sharpie and just kind of slid it along. It gave me a nice edge to go by. So now I'll lay down some liquid nails, pop this bad boy on there, shoot a couple nails into it, and then begin fiberglassing. This end here, it's going to be a little short, but this thing right now, it's a little long. I'm going to have to trim a couple inches off each end, so might not matter. I'll take all of it off that end, or whatever. I have to take some off this end, but we'll figure it out. I'm not scared. Alright, so it's glued down, nailed down. Looks pretty close. There's one little section there that kind of bubbles in, right in that area there, but it's easily fixable. Got a nail. I put a nail in, and when I did it, popped it forward, so the hole, just because of the way how thin these are, you can peel that right off in there and then push it back. The nails don't really do much. They just kind of hold it in place until you fiberglass it. So I had one there that I popped off too. You can easily fill them in, so I just gotta figure out where the nail is over here, pop it out, push it back, and then I'll just fiberglass it. But after you fiberglass it, yeah, it's pretty strong. I don't think I'll have any problems with this thing breaking or anything, so hopefully I'll get this done pretty quick and throw it into my beast so I can get 5 xspower D680s in, get them charging. So that's what we got so far. Alright, so I'm doing a little bit of sanding. This is the back side of my amp rack. Not even sure if you guys can really hear me or understand me, but basically I went through and built this up really thick. And I started thinking about it, and this was sitting flat in the back when I molded it. So if I built that up 1/4 inch, it'll stick up 1/4 inch and won't sit right. So basically just taking it down a little bit, it still should be strong enough. It's got the fiberglass on the side here, it just won't be as much in the corners, especially along this back edge. That's where it hits most. I actually had to put spacers up front. Look at this fiberglass dust. It's like snow. But yeah, it's gross. All over the place. Parents aren't going to be happy. But if you really want to take down a lot of fiberglass, I mean like a lot of fiberglass, the best thing to use, one of these little floppy things on a grinder.
It chooches that stuff right off of there, no problem. Only thing is, if you got one of these battery operated ones, you're gonna go through batteries like crazy. Seriously, like a minute and a half, you're done with the battery. I got 6 batteries and I'm waiting for them to charge. So, yeah, I guess I'll vacuum up a little bit. Try to get rid of some of this dust. Like I got all this fiberglass dust and then all the MDF dust. It's just a big mess in here.
Alright, well, my amp rack, I think it's almost ready to go in. It's not, it's not like perfect, there's still some imperfections, but I'm not, I'm not a perfectionist. I might touch up some of this front area here, but maybe I'll just go out and get some of that paint. I mean, you can see, put some of that, what's it called? Something with like a texture, so it's a little bit harder to see stuff like that, but I mean, you're not really going to be able to see it too good anyways because where it's going to be, but still I'd rather have it look somewhat decent. Yeah, I got them all wired up. Got a LED strip for the third brake light. Looks a lot brighter on camera than it really is, but I'm cleaning up the shop a little bit here. It's still quite a big mess, but most of this garbage can is from me because no one else is home. And it was all stuff from here in the garage. So, just got a little more on this battery box. Got end caps on it, all fiberglassed in. Like, considering these are all notched, it's pretty strong. I can stand on the edge of this and it doesn't even bow or anything. So I still got a lot of fiberglass to do to fill in the gaps between them, and do like I did over here, put a nice cap on it, put some more on the ends here, smooth them out. Gotta get the grinder out and take care of that mess on the edge there, but it's not bad. I gotta put a piece of fiberglass over that and fill that in. So, and then I just gotta drill some holes in it for some lag bolts. Put some lag bolts down into the when I put it in the trunk there, and put the batteries in and spray foam. So almost done. Should be strong enough to hold them all. I gotta get more paint brushes. Alright guys, well, just finished the amp rack. It's looking nice and pretty. Is that a scratch? Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, basically put it in there. The thing doesn't fit, so now I gotta find somewhere else to mount my amps. So I got these 3 amps. I got the Soundstream. Dude, shut up. Okay, I got these 4 amps. I got the Soundstream BX15, and I got the huge ADS amp, which like takes up a whole seat itself. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe I can mount some to the trunk lid or something. I don't know. But now I gotta try to get them off of there. See the screws? Yeah, they're all buried under. I got some fiberglass, some Bondo, and paint. A lot of paint. I already nailed my finger once trying to get it off. Paint, more paint. Fiberglass mat, fiberglass resin. Pretty much anything fiberglass we could find, we put it on there. So, it's just one of those setbacks. It's something that happens. You can't prevent it. Well, probably could have. And I got this nice $100 tint job and put my amps right through it. That's why it wouldn't fit. The amps were too close to the window. So, you know what we should do? Yeah, get the axe. My hand's not working. What we should do is take out the whole window, replace it with a big piece of MDF, mold it right in so you can't even see that back window, mount the amp straight to the other side. Oh, Zach's camera shy.
Wouldn't you get?
He hasn't been in any pornos yet. What?
You really gonna put this in there?
Yeah, of course I am. So, yeah, basically that's where I'm at. I got screwed up tint job now and a messed up amp rack. Oh well, it happens. Alrighty guys, start of a new amp rack right there. Instead of, the whole thing here where it didn't fit, and cut some MDF. Made some rails on the side. Got my measurements all wrote out on it, written. So I gotta cut a piece and it'll stretch from that side and cover up this whole back window. And then I can just mount my amps right to where the back window is. And then I'll have to make like a shelf that'll come, you know, from where the back seat is here out and meet up with the piece that comes down this way. And then I'm gonna take and get some adhesive, and I'll go get more cloth, and I'll fiberglass these corner pieces in. It'll probably end up looking like garbage, but you know, because I don't have a lot of experience. But I was playing around with my new tint today. It's a flat black spray paint, so I'm gonna be taking the tint off. Yeah, as you can see, it's in pretty sad shape. You know, it's like I just got it, put my amps in, and just annihilated it. You know, so then I, you know, ruined it the rest of the way. So, yep, that's what I'm working on. This is probably all I'll get done tonight, and maybe I'll work on making a piece to go across there tomorrow night, but I'm not going to get it in there because I don't have my new rearview mirror in yet. So, yeah, but it's a start.